word. Good morning. How are you all doing? I'm going to do some comment diving and some commentary this morning before I get ready for church and everything. I hope you're having a good morning, honey. I hope you're having a good morning. Hold on 1 second for me, okay? If I read your comment on this broadcast, you will notice beside your comment that I clicked the heart button. So if you see a heart beside your comment, that meant I mentioned your comment on this broadcast. Okay. Good morning, Ecclesiastes 3, verse 7. How are you doing this morning? It reads, he needs to boycott his bank account and give it back to the community. That part. That part. It. The thing is, thanks to Praise Queen, something was called back to my attention. He make all of his money off of growing trees. He's basically just a drug lord, a drug czar, right? And trying to fulfill I guess, his idea of Frank Lucas, American gangster. He about money. You get what I'm saying? The more places he go, the more channels and pages and shows he's on, he get paid for those too. It's about money. That's it. He not gonna boycott anything because he benefits so much off of black and brown people. He does. He make a lot of money, and that's all he care about, exploiting them for money. Good morning. I don't know your handle. It is SS40 dash nah. I think I said that right. If I didn't, my apologies. Their comment reads, the Target boycott hurt black businesses, therefore hurting the black dollars. Come on now, you better know what to say. You better know what to say. The black businesses that had contracts with Target ended up with bills from Target because the products weren't selling. Not to mention, there were black workers laid off, which also hurt black dollars. People are being laid off droves all over the country. Exactly. That's why I was saying that boycotts aren't really effective in modern era or during this administration because loss of business means loss of jobs. And no one, no one within the modern current economy can afford to lose their job. If you hate your job, now is not the time to be talking about you're going to be job hopping. People need their jobs, and that just goes to show you that he's not thinking about the black dollar earner or the black dollar saver or the black he's only thinking about the businesses, which are a very small fraction of black business owners. And that just shows how out of touch he is. And it's true. A lot of people lose jobs. Listen, if quarterly earnings for any corporation or business go down, honey, you out of a job. I mean, you're out of your benefits. I mean, you're out of your health insurance. That means you're out of your life insurance. That means you're out of your 401k. You are out of money. And he doesn't care. What does he care? They lose their job. How will they make it until this economy begin to rebound? How long? They can't afford to go out and start their own business. And then you can't say, oh, well, just go start your own business so you don't have to depend on no one. Well, that's a great in theory, but that's not reality. Some people choose to work a regular job so that they can have financial stability because of their own financial goals. You see, people doing different things with their money and how they're moving. He didn't think about that. I promise you, he didn't think about it. And the thing is that unlike other businesses who are implementing diversity, equity, and inclusion, what makes Target up? It was their deliberate strategy to spotlight black businesses, right? what I mean by that, they deliberately put in the marketing, advertising, branding, and everything just to say, "Hey, these are Black owned businesses." Hey, this, and they put a lot of money behind it. Well, that leads to money loss. You're gonna lose money opposed to the reality. Black businesses been in their stores. They've been in their stores the entire time. And so now, because you don't have the whole big flashing signs, flashing lights, then oh my God, then we're gonna boycott. Oh, then they leaving. They're right in the stores. They're right in the stores. I promise you. So they say his focus should be on the helping the youth and people living in poverty. Why would he do that when he would prefer that they're working on his weed plantation? Why would he do that? You see, he's focused on keeping you uh disjointed so you have no choice but to be exploited. He's thinking about business owners. He is not thinking about the majority or those who are actually in need within our country. They actually need assistance. They need resources. They need opportunities. He's not thinking about them. He doesn't have a heart for them. He's thinking about money. That's why I put that name up there. The lost tribe of Mammon. That's who these people are. That's who they are. They have absolutely zero intention, care, concern, desire to be anything, help anything when it comes. You're talking about with the youth. He has no care for that. No, he'll probably, they'll probably walk down there to the go down there to the courthouse and be like, hey, you know what? If we start teaching them how to do this kind of business, which is the weed business, keep them out of jail. They friends smoke anyway. You get what I'm saying? It's just the pimping, and no one will stop him. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they like the idea of him the idea of exploitation and depravity coming out of his mouth when he looked like them. See, he liked that more. See, if there were ever in Uncle Ruckus, then that's what it looked like in modern era. It looked just like us, but set up and determined to exploit us and our vulnerability because they see money. That's him. That's too much like right, dear. I'm sorry. How about change of mindset for the Black communities to care for one another instead of harming each other? Teaching life skills and building programs, especially the divide between Black men and women, needs to be handled. I think that dude's focus is in the wrong place, honey. He really can't provide commentary on what's going on between Black men and Black women, uh, especially based on the way he treated his wife and the way he dishonored his children. There's no. We don't need him for these things. That's what I'm saying. We don't want him. We want someone else. Send him back. Throw that back. It's like fishing. Throw it back. When you catch something, it's not the right size to fish with. It's not the right size to take home. It's not the right size to show off to no one. You just got to throw it back. It is of no use to anyone. And he's a throwback. Okay. Put it back where it came from. Let it swim at the bottom of the ocean, the bottom of the lake, the bottom of the pond, the bottom of the river. Let them stay down there. And you see? Okay. So, Praise Queen said, it's a shame that a certain Black activist with a large church east of Atlanta, excuse me, Atlanta, not Atlanta. Someone told me that. Quit saying Atlanta. It is Atlanta. It's a shame that a certain Black activist with a large east of Atlanta would rather grow marijuana instead of having a commercial farm that would employ and feed the community. Well, that's too much like right. One thing people are going to need, they need to eat, right? And we're supposed to heal the sick, right? So why don't we be the ones that heal our community with food? You're right on the money. The problem is that if I'm chemically impaired in any capacity, what's the probability that I would think about things like Christ did? I'm not. It's not possible. It isn't possible. And he's not thinking about that, praise queen. He's thinking about money. That's it. He want to be known as the cool pastor. You get what I'm saying? He want to be the cool pastor. Yeah, that part. Now, I saw a few clips, and honey, I was sickened by them. I have to tell you, I got to come back off this social media thing again because I'm finding I'm having a flare up, honey. I'm starting to flare up again. So, honey, I have to back up. I got to do a 3-point turn. I got to get up out of here. So, I saw all these clips about the guy that repeats the psychic. And I just noticed all of the posts. Oh, I just love him. I don't care what nobody say. You cannot make me not like him. You heard what he said about buying all them likes, and you saw that. Girl. Well, sometimes I just wonder what is wrong with people. What is wrong with people? And I am sitting there looking at the screen. I am getting angry by the minute because there is no question that they're bewitched. There's no question, not just for that particular person, that particular prophet. There is no question that people are bewitched in a way that I can't even comprehend, between the drug use, between the mixing of African spirituality, drugs, and spiritual ignorance, rebellion, pride, greed. They are bewitched. It is a liking contest. It's not even about really what the word says. They are children of rebellion. They want to do whatever they want to do. They prefer who's popular instead of whose purpose. Every time, Lord have mercy. Every time they continue to choose who they like, they never get an opportunity to see or hear from the one that God chose. They continue hearing from the people that they will continue hearing from the people that man chose, their flesh chose, their rebellion chose, their pride chose, their selfishness chose, their greed chose, their lust chose, their drugs chose. And it's astounding to me. And yesterday I had to be snatched back that I'm allowing you to see it, but it's gone beyond the point. Anything you can stop them, you can't stop them. It's gone beyond that point at this time. There's nothing you can say to snap them out of it. There isn't anything you can say. Nothing. It's like an addict. You try taking an addict's advice from them, they will fight you. They will come up with the most asinine things to say about you, windmill with you about. You can't stop them. They're committed to it. So you have to sit by and watch the end game of what happens to them and how it turns out. You have people paying for workshops to be prophets and prophetesses. I saw a thumbnail about that the other day. My jaw almost hit the floor. I couldn't believe it. Basically, it's how to scam people 101 as a prophet or prophetess, because the people like titles, the people like personalities. I'm just saying. And it's a weird time to be alive, we just have to continue, praying to remain faithful. And I don't know what to say about it. It's hard. I've said this before. You've heard me say it before. It is hard. It is hard. It is hard. It is hard. And you have to remain. It's hard for believers too, because seeing this kind of stuff make you feel like, well, why am I praying? Why am I fasting? Like, it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Well, you're praying and fasting for the few that may trickle out and want to be saved. You're praying and fasting and remaining faithful for those that the Lord decide He want to use you for. That's all. And that's not a small thing. That's a big thing, right? Because their voices are so big and pronounced because of social media and their little cliques, that the way God uses you is going to be impactful, but it won't be the way they're doing it. They depend on their network of men. They depend on their pride. They depend on their money. That's their system, not the kingdom system. That MLM, known as Black pastors and Black leaders. And I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just not. Because if I did, it would make a difference. And it boils down to money. And there's a reason why they're making it their business to keep sharing this particular person more recently. Again, it goes back to that beefing for dollars I was telling you about, exploiting the Black community, Black Christian community. I hate to say it, we're the majority in this, not the leaders. We keep allowing this. We keep doing this. You get what I'm saying? We keep functioning in this manner about who we like and who make us laugh. It's sick. And at some point, we have to look at ourselves as the collective and say, there are more of us than there are them. They're the leaders, we're the people, and we're responsible for this. The same thing went down in the Bible. People choosing wicked leaders because of them, because of their messed up. They're not lined up the way they're supposed to. They're in rebellion. I don't know what to say. I got in my heart, I don't know what to say. Whatever it is, I mean, it's so important to fellowship with those who really, really believe and understand how much danger we're in right now. Because let me tell you something, people speaking of truth, people actually living holy, people who are actually after God's own heart, people who are actually obedient. Let me tell you something, it's only a matter of time before they start coming for us. And I'm not talking about individually, I'm talking about collectively, because that is the MO of the spirit that they are operating in. It's only a matter of time before they come for us, because we are not compliant with what's going on. It's only a matter of time. How that look, who knows? They're already kind of doing it. Oh, if you're not in this network, then you won't get nothing done. You won't get to the people. We're localizing and isolating all of this money, right? So if you ain't got no money, nobody will listen to you. So we're going to put the money in. It's a scam. But honey, it's only a matter of time. Just watch, pay attention, and pray. I'm going to do one more video before I leave. We leave this afternoon. Well, really early evening, because we don't push it back. Comment below what you want me to do the next video about. I'll check it when I get out of church. I'm about to go ahead and get ready so I can get dressed and meet Jeremy at the church and stuff. So let me run, comment below. Can't wait to read your comments. Have a beautiful morning. Have a wonderful day. Speak with you soon. Take care.